to today's episode of Coachman Catalina Insider First Take. My name is Matt Eppers, and today we're going to discuss and demonstrate how to winterize your Coachman Catalina using antifreeze. Before we start, it is vitally important that you never use automotive antifreeze in your freshwater system. Automotive antifreeze is toxic and not for use in potable or drinkable water systems. What you need to do is purchase 2 to 3 gallons of RV non-toxic antifreeze. This won't harm or contaminate your water lines. Before starting, also make sure that your water heater is off and cool to the touch. Now, the first method that we're going to demonstrate involves using just antifreeze, not compressed air. What you're going to want to do is find where your water heater and water pump are. You can do that by going on our website, going to your individual model, and at the last picture in the gallery will be your floor plan guide on where your water heater and water pump are. There will also be written directions on how best to access it. So the first step after locating your water heater and water pump on our floor plan guide on our website is to remove the access panel. Once you have the access panel removed, what you're going to do is pull the winterization hose from out, that way you can use it. That's this guy right here. The next step that we're going to do is switch the diversion valve. Right now it's pulling from the fresh tank. What we want to do is switch it, that way it's pulling from this hose here. All you're going to do is flip the switch down here to the right. Now we are in a position where the winterization hose will be able to suck from our antifreeze as we put it down here once we turn the water pump on. So once you've turned the pump on and it's sucking the antifreeze from the winterization hose, you're going to let that continue until you hear the pump stop. What this means is that your fresh water lines are full of antifreeze. What you should then be able to do is turn on the sink, and you should see as the water changes from clear to pink with your antifreeze coming through. Now once it's a solid pink, that's when you'll know that your coach is fully winterized and ready to go. So once you've winterized the cold water lines, you also need to make sure that you winterize the hot water lines. And that's across all fixtures throughout the coach. So that's your sink, as well as your bathroom sinks, as well as your shower and your toilet. 2 other areas, remember, your outdoor shower, as well as your black tank flush. These are all things that we need to remember to winterize. That way we don't damage or bust any lines during the winter season. So although the winterization process is the same throughout your sinks and fixtures throughout your coach, the toilet's a little bit different. All you're going to need to do is flush it until the water in the bottom of the pot is pink. A quick tip that you can do to make sure that everything's fully winterized is also to put a little bit of antifreeze over the top once you see the pink water. So thanks for tuning in today. This is Coachman Catalina Insider. Thanks for trusting us with your business, and enjoy your camping season in your Coachman Catalina.